And now at 5, Team Penske cleaning house after a cheating scandal.
What IndyCar's president says he plans to do to prevent this in the future.
Cool and damp today. We'll check showers on live Doppler 13 radar and get you ready for a few more in that Thursday forecast.
And IMS is sold out for race day.
With so many people headed to the track on Sunday, we have everything you need to know before you go. And a big golf tournament. The pros are coming to Indy this summer.
What fans can expect when Live Golf comes to town. Live from Indy, you're watching 13 News.
Tonight, the top 3 at Team Penske are out. This is a major shakeup in leadership, and it's occurring right before the Indy 500.
Days before, a breach of race rules found during qualifying led to their firings today. Jenny Runovich is on the story for us.
And she joins us live at the track. That's where IndyCar President Doug Boles just addressed the media and talked about this issue within an hour. Jenny?
Yeah, Ann and Felicia, he didn't address the firings specifically, but in the wake of this cheating scandal, he did talk about making some potential changes to IndyCar, specifically removing any sense of conflict of interest, considering Roger Penske's team is the one accused of skirting the rules.
With just days to go before the Indy 500, a bombshell. Team Penske ousting 3 of its top execs amid a cheating scandal.
As a team, they had a part on the car that was outside of our rules.
The biggest of bombshells. They are Team Penske.
The biggest name to fall, Tim Cindric, out as Penske team president after 26 years with the organization. Marshall Pruitt covers IndyCar for Racer.com, calls the firings unprecedented.
This is vacating your head coach, your general manager, all the folks you would say they are directly responsible for the on-the-ground success achieved by the team. It's unparalleled. I cannot think of a single instance in IndyCar racing where this many senior level team folks have been fired all at once and days before the 109th running of the Indianapolis 500. Never seen it before.
Team Penske got caught modifying a piece of the car, the attenuator used for safety. Rules say you can't touch it. Penske did. Newgarden and Powers rides got sent to the back of the field for the 500, and it's the second strike for Team Penske in as many seasons. Last year, Cindric was punished for a push-to-pass violation. IndyCar president Doug Boles didn't address the firing specifically Wednesday, but did say IndyCar is now working to shore up questions about optics.
We have been working very, very hard to create an entity, an officiating entity, and by officiating I mean race control and tech inspection, and an entity that is completely removed from anything that has to do with Penske Entertainment or Roger Penske or the Indianapolis Motor Speedway in the IndyCar Series. We want to ensure that we have an officiating entity that has no ability for folks to say it's got influence from Roger Penske.
Still questions about IndyCar integrity for the team, the series, the track.
But this is half of what needs to be looked at and resolved.
Are now ratcheted up even more.
So take a look here. Roger Penske issuing a statement today saying nothing is more important than the integrity of our sport and our race teams. We have had organizational failures during the last 2 years, and we had to make necessary changes. I apologize to our fans, our partners, and our organization for letting them down. So again, that is from Roger Penske, his team firing 3 top officials today. This is definitely huge. Again, we are 4 days away from the 500, so timing not ideal. And Ann and Felicia, I'm sure a lot of fans are wondering, how could this or will this affect Joseph Newgarden, Will Power, when they run the race on Sunday? Remains to be seen.
Yeah, those Penske drivers now starting from the last row, all because of this. They were in the 4th row, and then these allegations came out, so they can't be happy about it either. Jenny Runovich, thanks so much. Our coverage continues online and later at 6. In the meantime, Angela's here.
Yeah, so I was actually out at the track today working on a story, ran into Jenny while she was out there working her story. Cold, dreary, rainy.
Did you have your coat like Jenny had her coat?
No, I was getting wet.
Ooh, it was.
I heard a whine.
Yeah.
Did you hear?
No, it was wet and cold.
I get it. It
Yeah,
should
it's
be
not
sunny.
what we expect.
No, it's May. We're getting ready for the race. It should be sunny and in the 70s. We had clouds, we had drizzle, we had showers, and 50s and low 60s. That's is right. That's it today. This really tells the story. Showers coming down right now. You can see them on the lens of our camera in Carmel, 56. We have 62 Brown County and 59 degrees in Greensburg. This evening, temperatures will stay in the 50s and low 60s. And yes, there will still be some raindrops around. Live Doppler 13 radar showing the spotty showers. Increase the sensitivity. So not all of this is very heavy, but definitely nuisance out there and may interrupt your outdoor plans, taking the dog for a walk or whatever you've got going on tonight. Spotty areas of drizzle from Nineveh and Columbus south through the southern sections of Bartholomew County. We've got some steadier drizzle east side of Marion County into Greenfield and some steadier showers, Fishers to approaching Newcastle up toward Mount Pleasant and the Muncie area. Additional showers are possible tomorrow afternoon. We struggle again, upper 50s, low 60s.
Thank you, Angela. A woman in Delaware County is now sentenced to 35 years in prison for injuries to her child. Montana Davis was convicted of neglect of a dependent, resulting in catastrophic injury. The Delaware County Prosecutor's Office says that evidence shows that her 5-month-old child had injuries consistent with shaken baby syndrome.
A heads up for the drivers on the south side. Smith Valley Road will be closed this summer. So the city is building a roundabout at Averitt Road and Woodman Boulevard, which is just west of Greenwood Community High School and southwest of the elementary school. City officials say the $2.3 million project will reduce traffic backups in the area. Everybody's talking about it. In just a few days, hundreds of thousands of people will fill the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the 109th running of the Indy 500.
So close to race day, and before you go, there are a few things you need to do to make sure you make a plan. We don't want you to get turned away at the gates. We want you to be ready. Marina Silva is live at the track right now with some helpful reminders for you.
Hey, Marina.
Felicia and Anne-Marie, we're here at the track, and let's be honest, this is probably the last time it's going to be this quiet here. So we're so close to race day. Now, if you're coming here, you want to watch, make sure to have a plan in place. So the doors, they open at 6 a.m. on race day. That doesn't start until about 12, a little after 12:30. Now, we do want to remind you that getting here earlier, you'll have a lot less wait times at the gates. There are a few things that are prohibited around here. Drones, that's a big one. Do not fly around or above the IMS or you're going to likely get a visit from a federal agent. No glass, no golf carts, or no offensive or obscene material.
Plan on coming early. Like I said, it's the second largest city in the state of Indiana here. So the earlier you get here, the easier it is for you to get in. I can tell you that the gate wait times from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. are pretty painless. As you get closer to that 11:30 hour when people are expecting those last moments of pre-race to be here, it gets pretty challenging.
All right, let's talk tickets. We do know Grandstand is sold out. They do have general admission still available, but if you're going to buy some of those general admission tickets, make sure you're going through IMS or official vendors, because if you do go through third party, they say they're not liable if those tickets end up being a fraud. Now, so for those of you that are waiting around, check your tickets if you do have them, see who they are from. Now, I do know nobody wants to talk about when race day is over, but when the race is over, be patient. That's the key here. So for the first hour after the race is over, it's just going to be a standstill. Nobody is leaving the parking lot. They're trying to get people to their cars safely, and then they're going to start releasing people. So there's likely going to be a lot of traffic. So again, be patient.
Yeah, that's the hardest thing. Once you get there, you want to stay to the very end, and then, oh my gosh, you can be sitting and sitting and sitting trying to get home after a very long day. Marina Silva, some really great tips and reminders. Thank you.
And race day is almost here. Look at this, now just 3 days away. So we have everything you need to know about the race, from Robert Schwartzman on his historic qualifying run to behind the scenes with the drivers at WTHR.com/Indy500.
Now, months after the YMCA downtown at the Athenaeum closed, there is a new gym open at that site. In fact, they hosted a ribbon cutting ceremony today to mark the occasion for the Athenaeum Turner Gymnasium. It features a full range of cardio, strength, and weight training equipment. The gym opened to customers earlier on May 1st. You may remember the YMCA closed that location back in March. The Athenaeum Foundation announced its new partnership then days before that closure. And in just 3 months, LIV golfers will compete here in Central Indiana.
Well, today, the Professional Men's Golf Tour did a site visit at Chatham Hills in Westfield. Our Samantha Johnson met the star athlete who stopped by too.
LIV Golf will make its Central Indiana debut this August as we host the individual championship finale right here in Westfield.
Thank you, guys.
Two-time Masters champion Bubba Watson on the green Wednesday morning.
And when you think about sports, you think about Indiana, you think about a lot of sports, and golf is just a new adventure, trying to bring it here.
LIV Golf coming to Chatham Hills August 15th. Watson talked to fans about what they can expect at the 13th tournament of the 2025 season.
The competition is real. I mean, there's no sugarcoating. We're not out here goofing around.
54 of the world's best golfers, crowning one individual champion and attracting more than 30,000 people to the course. Westfield Mayor Scott Willis tells me this will be so much more than golf.
It puts us on the international stage. And, Graham Park, we've been building a national image for sports, but now we're getting even more larger into the global sphere.
Tickets for LIV Golf Indianapolis are on sale right now. In Westfield, Samantha Johnson, 13 News.
Well, the Eastern Conference Finals kick off about 3 hours from now.
Yeah, a little bit later, Tip, and the Pacers are facing a familiar foe on the road in the Knicks. The blue and gold got a final practice in here yesterday. Tip-off today is at 8 o'clock.
Dominic Miranda will have highlights at 11, and Eli Gain is on the road with the team. So we'll also check in with him to get reaction after the final buzzer. But man, oh man, are we, of course, waiting and hoping and praying that they're just going to do well out there.
Yeah, well, it really would be great to kind of steal one on the road and just kind of set the tone. But, we'll never know. We'll have to see. I think both teams probably are going in with that same goal tonight.
Yeah.
And we have seen it isn't over till the end.
Yes.
The very, very end.
Which
At the end of that fourth quarter, you can start out, you can have a big lead, but
Yes, which, Angela, we hope is going to be game 4. Let's just wrap it up.
Let's just wrap it up. We would like a sweep. A sweep. I like that. We would like the cool weather to go away, but it's going to take a few days to get back into the 70s. I'll have a look ahead.
And still ahead tonight, the suspect in a 1992 murder in court for the first time.
But this man is implicating an Atlanta, Indiana town official for the killing.
But first, 5 fugitives still on the run in Louisiana.
What a jail worker accused of helping them escape is now saying about his alleged role.